Most people fail in life, not because they lack talent, not because they weren't given opportunities, but because they lack discipline. They wait for motivation to hit them. They start something, but when it gets hard, they quit. They tell themselves, I'll do it later, and later never comes. But here's the truth. If you lack discipline, you will never achieve anything great. You will stay weak. You will stay stuck. You will waste your life. Because discipline is the foundation of everything. And without it, nothing else matters. And if you don't believe me, look at your own life right now. Look at where you are. Is it where you want to be? Or have you been making excuses, waiting for the perfect time to start? How many times have you told yourself, I'll start tomorrow, and tomorrow never came? This is your wake-up call. There is no tomorrow. There is no perfect time. You either act now, or you stay weak forever. Most people think success comes from feeling inspired. They think the people at the top wake up motivated every day, ready to attack their goals. But they don't. The difference between those who win and those who lose is simple. The winners take action, even when they don't feel like it. Weak people look for shortcuts. They search for an easy way out. They spend their days scrolling, distracting themselves, waiting for the right time. They say things like, I'll start tomorrow. I'm just not in the mood today. I'll do it when I feel motivated. But tomorrow never comes. And that's why they stay weak forever. If you want proof, look at the lives of those who lack discipline. They spend years in the same place, repeating the same cycle, making the same excuses. The only difference between you and them is whether you make a change right now. Discipline is not about doing what you love. It's about doing what is necessary. You don't work out because it's fun. You work out because you must. You don't wake up early because you want to. You do it because it makes you stronger. You don't stick to your goals because you feel like it. You do it because the alternative is failure. Discipline means doing the hard things when every part of your mind is telling you to quit. It's about controlling your emotions instead of letting your emotions control you. Mike Tyson once said, discipline is doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. That's the mindset of a champion. The weak do what's easy. The strong do what's required. David Goggins. He didn't run for hours every day because he loved it. He did it because he refused to be weak. Kobe Bryant. He didn't wake up at 4 a.m. because he felt like it. He did it because he knew discipline would make him unstoppable. Jocko Willink. He doesn't post pictures of his watch at 4:30 a.m. for motivation. He does it because discipline is a way of life. Ancient samurai warriors. They trained every day, not because they were in battle, but because they had to be ready. Weakness meant death. For them, discipline was survival. These men didn't wait for motivation. They built routines and mental toughness that forced them to act, no matter how they felt. And that's why they succeeded. Step 1. Remove the option of quitting. The moment you give yourself a choice, your weak side will win. Decide that quitting is not an option. If you say you'll work out, then it's already done. No debate. No second guessing. Step 2. Start small, but be consistent. You don't have to go from 0 to 100 overnight. Start with one disciplined habit. Wake up at the same time every day. Exercise for 10 minutes. Read a book instead of scrolling. Small wins create momentum. Step 3. Stop relying on feelings. Discipline is not about emotions. It's about action. You don't need to feel like doing something. You just do it. Successful people act, no matter their mood. Step 4. Embrace discomfort. The moment something feels hard, that's your cue to push forward. If you only do what's easy, you'll stay weak forever. mind. Train yourself to love the pain. Every hard moment makes you stronger. Do something that sucks every day. The more you embrace suffering, the less control it has over you. Stay hard. Weakness is a mindset. Build mental armor by refusing to quit. Remove the governor. Your mind tells you to stop at 40%. Push past that. No more negotiations. Your feelings don't matter. You do the work anyway. Right now, you have two choices. One, stay weak. Keep waiting for motivation. Keep making excuses. Keep watching other people succeed while you stay exactly where you are. Two, become disciplined. Take control of your life. Do what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. If you don't choose discipline, you are choosing failure. There is no middle ground. There is no shortcut. Either you become disciplined or you stay weak forever. So ask yourself, who will you be? The person who makes excuses or the person who takes action? Make your choice and make it count. This isn't just a video. This isn't just another speech. This is a challenge. Right now, before this day ends, prove to yourself that you are not weak. Pick one hard thing and do it. Wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. No snooze button. Take a cold shower. No hesitation. Go for a run, even if you hate running. Work in silence while others waste time. Do it, prove it, become it. The clock is ticking. Are you strong enough to act? Or will you keep living like a weak version of yourself? Make the decision now. Make it count. And remember this, discipline is not a one-time event. It's a way of life. Every single day, you have the chance to prove to yourself who you really are. So start now. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now.
That you're the best at making excuses. You're the best of going the opposite direction instead of going forward. That's what you've been doing. How can you get to a place that you've never been if you're not doing what you need to do right now to get to that place? You got to go to a point in your mind where you say, I want to be this particular individual. I want to be better than everyone else. That's a competitive mindset. Now, it may not necessarily mean that it's right for everyone to think that way. Maybe it's a little bit selfish for some people. But at some point, you do have to be that person. You have to stand up and get out there and work and outwork, and I mean, ladies and See, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. What you want may not be what you really need right now, because you're not ready. You're not ready to work. You talking about it, but you're not being about it. You sound like a broken record with a hole in it. You sound like a rerun. Same old person, same old excuses. I wanna be this, I wanna be that, I want this, I want that. But you still late to the party. You're not celebrating a victory because you keep losing to excuses. You're not doing your job. You're not working to be your best. Do something with yourself today. Stop looking for an easy way out and just work hard. Work really, really hard. I mean, really put yourself in a position and do things that you never thought you can do. Suck it up and do some work. Stop whining. Stop crying. Stop thinking that everybody is just gonna hold you up because you fall down so much. You think everybody's just gonna be there to pick you up because you fail. Nobody's gonna save you. Compassion, you be compassionate about you. Stop looking for someone else to get you out of a situation. You get yourself out of that situation. I wanna be something, I wanna be this, I wanna be that. Then do it. Make something happen right now, ladies and gentlemen. The society that we're living in today is unbelievable. There's only so many people out there that gets it. We have allowed so many things to put us in a position where we rely so much on it that we forgot it's okay to be self-sufficient. Stop depending on everything to be a click of a button. Sometimes you do gotta walk and run an extra mile. It doesn't have to always be in front of you. Sometimes it can be away from you, but you still gotta get to your destination. Work hard, ladies and gentlemen. Outwork the next person next to you. If that person don't want it, then you go get it. But if you don't want it, somebody else is gonna get it. And they're gonna leave you behind. You don't have time to be wasting now. Every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, every year. Something's changing. But are you changing? Are you evolving? Greatness? You wanna be great? Then show up. Stop being predictable. Stop being the same person you was yesterday. Do the impossible. Go the extra mile. Don't say you can't do it. I don't like this. I don't want to be doing this. This ain't something I like to do. I am not liking this. I don't want to be this. You want to do this, you want to do that, but you don't want to work for that. This is how you talking, right? Every single day, you say the same thing over and over again, and you get nothing out of it. Recognize who you are. Recognize your truth. Search for your greatness and outwork your excuses. Outwork your weakness. Outwork the one that doesn't want what you're seeking. This is that day, and this is that moment. Put that word "can" out of your mind. Quit saying that you're not gonna do something because it's too hard. How can you get anything out of life without a challenge? How can you know strength never been weak. You don't have to stay weak. You can get stronger through weakness. But stop being weak. Stop having a weak mindset. Your strength, your purpose, that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Please stop this madness. Stop saying what you cannot do. And be on time. Be on time for your greatness. Because greatness doesn't wait for no man or no woman. We all have it. We just gotta go get it. Are you prepared? Are you ready? Are you willing? Are you thirsty? Then drink that cup of success. Be productive in your life, no matter what. And let them know that you are here to win. Let them know that you are here to stay. Let them know that greatness is within you. Now get to work, be productive, and from the bottom of my heart, ladies and gentlemen, conduct your business. Challenges that you have faced, the rejections that you had to embark on, has brought you almost down to your knees. But you must find a way to stand up and get up and start living. And this time, you are not gonna go down. This time, you are going to build it up and you're gonna push through it every step of the way. Life itself is a challenge, but we live it each and every day. Because what good is life if you can't fight for it? The soul is eternal. The flesh is weak. But without the things that you need to be strong again, you are never going to reach the level of success that you are seeking in your life today. I say to you, ladies and gentlemen, don't hold back. Fight for those victories. Don't hold back. Don't be afraid to take a chance. Don't hold back. Don't be afraid to live again. Oh yes, being human, that's what we have to endure. No man or woman living under the sun will not face challenges. What must be done will be done. You must continue to say that each and every day. What must be done will be done. I am in charge of this destiny. I must make a difference in my life. I must build what has been destroyed. I must stand up and open those doors again. A door may have closed in your life, but don't wait for it to open. You kick that door down and earn your place. Own your place. Don't be put in a position where you feel that you're out of place. Learning how to love yourself again. Learning not to look down on yourself. Learning to know that all things happen for a reason. Your life is not perfect. No one life is perfect. There is no perfection in life. All we can do is live life the best way we know how. Without mistakes, you cannot know where you stand. Wake up! It is have put you in a position where you felt that you could not carry on. But here you are. Yet, you are breathing. Yet, you are living. So now, you must continue to rebuild your life. Rebuilding what you've lost. Rebuilding what you must have. We are rebuilding, but that's the construction of life. And you are the architect. You must design the blueprint. You must be able to do what is necessary to carry on your life. Don't waste time worries. Don't waste time on misery. Don't waste time doubting. Make the time to make your life matter the most, even when you feel you have nothing left to give. We're talking about the journey. We're talking about rebuilding. If you don't have that mindset, you'll never see the finish line. So work harder, believe in yourself, push through all the significant challenges that you must face, because you can't run from them. They will continue to hunt you. They will continue to chase you. They will continue to put you to a position where you may feel angry. You may feel sad. You may feel to a point that your life is over. But your life is not over. You're living right now. You are a testimony to being broken and getting up again. You are a representation of what life really is. Without the challenges, there can be no growth. Without the setbacks, you'll never learn how to come back. So continue on building your mind, your body, your spirit. We're not learning who you really are inside. There will never be enough education for you to comprehend what you are going through. So stand on your business, people. Stand on your business and believe in what you're doing. Don't let anybody tell you that you're less. Being less means you give less. But when you have more, be more. And do what you gotta do. Don't look for somebody else to do it for you. You do the work. Lace them up. Put that hard hat on. And start building again. I know it's not gonna be easy for you. I know it's gonna be tough. But that's what creates tough mass. And you need tough mass so you can be stronger. Don't give up. Don't give in. Let your work do what it needs to do. The power is all up to you. The life is how you live it. Rebuild and start now. Don't look behind you. Look what's in front of you. Keep it moving. Be strong. And from the bottom of my heart, keep rebuilding and conduct your business.
Don't keep going, pretty boy.
You're always gonna have somebody that does not agree with you, that's watching you, that's hoping that you crash and burn. There's no need to say anything about them. Just do what you've been called to do. Stick to the plan. Pray for them and keep it moving.
Don't pray for me. You pray for my enemies, because they're the ones who need it the most. My enemies aren't willing to do what it takes, and they wonder why I'm ahead. I'm ahead because I have the consistency, and my enemies aren't built like that, my friend. So you pray for my enemies.
Let them talk about you. Let them drag your name through the mud. Let them lie. Let them try to put a black eye on your reputation. And you keep giving, and you keep pouring, and you keep believing, and you keep pushing. I don't care what they say. Eventually, your enemy will become your footstool.
Pray for your enemies. Probably sometimes more than you pray for yourself.
Because my enemies don't understand. They don't understand the grind. They don't understand the hustle. They don't understand coming back from adversity to come out on top, my friend.
They don't know the pain that we went through to make it through. I pray for my enemies and any man that stand against me.
I pray for my enemies. I pray for everybody that want me to quit, everybody that want me to throw in the towel, everybody that believes the dream is too big to be fulfilled, that the destiny is impossible. But I'm possible, and I pray for you.
Because my enemies would rather sleep than grind. My enemies would rather lay down than get up and fight. My enemies would rather talk junk for the rest of their life and look at me like I'm crazy, because they don't understand the work. They don't understand the grind, my friend. So you pray for my enemies.
I pity the man that want me to lose. I can't. I've come too far. Don't let them get in your head. Haters and naysayers and enemies are always going to try to get in your head and puncture your progress and fight you tooth and nail, trying to get you not to believe in this great vision, this dream. Enemies are a part of life. Enemies are inevitable. As sure as the sun is in the sky, you will always face opposition. You will always face some type of an obstacle. You will always face somebody in your space attempting to discourage you and stop you from what it is that you believe you've been assigned to do. It is inevitable. Oftentimes, many of us never discover what we're made of until we cross paths with someone who tells us we're nothing. They want to see you snap.
Pray for my enemies, because they're the ones who need it the most. I'm already ahead, and I'm powered by God, but my enemies won't understand that. My enemies will never understand what it takes to come out victorious, because they'd rather make excuses and blame other people instead of taking accountability in themselves, my friend. Because while I'm running in the cold, forbidden rain, you know what my enemies are doing? My enemies are sleeping. My enemies are bathing in jealousy. My enemies are living in envy, because they don't have the consistency. They don't have the dedication to get up every single day and make it happen, my friend. So you pray for my enemies, because my enemies are the ones who need it the most.
I pray for my enemies. For the men that told me I'd never beat nothing, told me I'd die in them projects, be a drug dealer like my father, sell dope like my family. I pray for my enemies. They told me that I could never go to college. They told me I could never educate myself. But I realized I was greater than that. They would rather see you die than be told what you were born to be. I remember the night I got the phone call and they told me that my mother was gone. I also remember the night I got the phone call and I realized my father was gone. That was the night my enemies rejoiced. That was the night they thought I was finished. But I was just getting started. the enemy hates you. But if they hate us, and we love them, eventually, they'll bow down. I pray for my enemies.
There's always gonna be somebody that tells you that you are not enough, that you don't measure up, that you don't have the right connections, that you're not smart enough, that you don't have the work ethic, that you don't have the wisdom, the understanding. You can't allow the naysayers, the onlookers, the haters, the enemies to see you sweat. I just need somebody that's out there to hear me. When you are surrounded by people trying to discourage you from accomplishing a thing, it is possible to silence the crowd, to silence the doubters, to silence the people that said you're finished, that said you're done. It is possible to silence them and prove them all wrong. Stay the course, no matter the cost. Pay the price to stay focused.
What you gotta understand, ladies and gentlemen, is people wanna see you quit. It's gonna be people in your family, people in your workspace, people at your school. It's gonna be people all over the world that just hate you because you.
You know, they say new levels, new devils. That saying is a quote that illustrates a reality that at the door of every opportunity is an enemy, an adversary. There will be adversity. Just because the door's been opened doesn't mean that everybody's going to want you to walk through it.
Because my enemies don't understand. They don't understand the grind. They don't understand the hustle. They don't understand coming back from adversity to come out on top, my friend.
You don't have to be one who was born freakishly talented to accomplish something. If you are facing an enemy right now, if you are facing an insurmountable feat, if you are facing anything big, it is because you are at the precipice of the greatest blessing and the greatest promotion of your life. You have a destiny to fulfill. You have an assignment that you have to walk in. You have no time to pour energy into conversations about people who don't believe in you. Pray for your enemies. The people that do not want to see you win. The people that want to see you suffer in silence. The people that want you depressed. The people that want you to quit. The people that want you to throw in the towel. It is a beautiful thing to keep going, to persevere, to triumph right in the midst of adversity, but not just to prove them wrong, to prove yourself wrong. Pray for your enemies, but whatever you do, do not stop.
Your mind, because whatever hell is going to do, you turn it around and you bring some hell. You bring the hell that you need to be strong. You bring the hell that you need so they will remember who you were, what you are today in your life. You cannot possibly think that even if you're at the top of your game, that you won't lose a game. Who says when you lose, you're done? You're not done. You lost. It didn't work out the way you wanted it. Here comes hell knocking on your door now. We all live in some kind of hell, day in and day out, but you don't have to live there forever. You can pull yourself up out of that hell and start seeing your truth. Let the truth within you come out. I had to say, it's a journey. It's it's a test in my life. It's a reality check. Maybe I am strong, and some days I'm not strong enough. But I still got a chance to get up again and persevere and continue down that path, and knowing that I was made for a reason, and there is something that is unique and special about me, and I will do what I need to do, and I will not question whatever I'm going through, because no matter how many times I ask, why is this happening to me, it's still gonna happen anyway. I'm gonna take you on a trip down a path to a place that I lived, that I had to go through, and that's what made me who I am today. When I was going through life, each year that went by, I had to experience some kind of hell. Each year that went by, I had to experience some kind of pain. Once upon a time in my life, I was out of work, homeless. I did not feel that I deserved this type of hell. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know where to go. I was living inside my mind in a dark place, and I didn't know what left I had to give of myself. Throughout those struggles and all of those setbacks that I had to go through, I learned something about myself. I stopped looking for help, and I started learning to help myself to see what I was made for, what my capabilities were, and knowing who I am, not just as a man, but a human being with a purpose attached to it. Now what about you? What about your story? What about your pain? What about your hell? What did you go through? What are you going through? And can you change? Can you bring yourself up out of the abyss of misery? Will you just lay down and let hell just kick you all over the place? I realize that hell is always gonna be just around the corner, and it's gonna do whatever it needs to do to break you down and keep you down. But I have made up my mind many years ago, whatever hell that is coming, I must be prepared and ready to stand up, embrace, and go through it. Hell does not own me. I'm going to bring hell, so hell knows who I am. Every man and woman has a path in their lives, and you are going to have to face the reality that you are going to go through some kind of hell, and you got to have the power to go through it. Don't give up. You may get knocked down from time to time, but hell has no business controlling your life. Now what are you gonna do? You do something with yourself today. You go through the hell, so you find the peace that you need to know that whenever this stage of life has brought me, I will overcome, it will pass, and something greater will come after me. But as it's coming at me, I will be strong enough to endure and go through that hell. Or you gonna sit back and say you're done with your life, or you gonna live your life? Or you gonna say, this is mine, I own it, and I'm going to do better today? Don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow has nothing to do with you. Next year, it's not promised. Next week, it's not promised. Next second, it's not promised. You are here. working out, I felt less of myself. I didn't feel like a man. I felt like someone who had nothing to give. I didn't give myself a chance to better myself, but instead I was looking for help. But the more I fed into that, the more bad things start happening, because I started to believe more in the bad things and not looking at the good things that I've accomplished this far in my life. Keep going, keep pushing. Through hell, you are going to be created and you're going to become something even more magnificent. You will be greater than those challenges someday. You will become more than what you think of yourself someday. You will know that what you do and how you do it will resonate. And then you will stand up and you will look at hell and you will smile at it and you will say, I'm stronger. Keep it moving. Be productive. No quitting on you. And from the bottom of my heart, ladies and gentlemen, conduct your business.
Desirez.